I said I was going to be back in the studio, and I'm not back in the studio. I know, it happens. It happens. So hello, my name is Tianna Christine. Welcome to Yoga with Tianna. This is our Saturday morning flow, or whenever you happen to be on. So I see we already got C.S. Scott. Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. We got the yoga teacher who does real estate. Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you? I am so happy to be here. I was not sure how the sun was going to be. It was cloudy. If I'm not able to turn the camera around because I wanted to get the best view for the angle, but I wanted to make sure that it was perfect for you. I thought I was going to be able to show the beautiful surroundings behind me. Maybe I'll show it at the end, but for the best viewing quality, I had to turn it this way. So we have a somewhat nice background, but we're going to get into our chair yoga. All right. So feel free, let me know hello in the chat. Make sure you can hear me all right. And we're going to get into our intention word. Because, of course, we have to pick that intention word like we do every morning. So this is the first Saturday of the month. I can't believe it. It's already July. It's already halfway through the year. If you are part of my email list, you would have saw that I sent out something just talking about reflection. And there was a little challenge in there for you. So if you are a part of my email list, I hope that you're doing the challenge. If you're not a part of my email list, feel free to go to my website, tiannachristine.com, to get on my email list. All right, so we're going to pick today's intention word. Give it some energy. Yesterday was curiosity, so let's see what we got today. All right. Oh, okay. I think this one's very fitting. Very, very fitting. I think this one has come up recently as well. It's hard for me to gather these cards on this chair. All right. I think this one has recently come up. I felt like all of the intention words that I had during my retreat has started to come back up again. And my retreat was amazing, so I'm going to take out curiosity. My retreat was amazing. It was in Tulum. I have another one that's coming up. It's going to be in the DC area. And this one's going to be all about resting, resetting, getting ourselves ready for the holiday. All right, let's make sure. Okay, July is your birthday month. All right, all right. Well, happy early birthday, C.S. Scott. Are we ready for today's intention word? All right, today's intention word is rebuild. Rebuild is today's intention word. And I feel like it's very fitting for it to be July. We're halfway through the year and we're like, all right, where are we in our goals? Where are we in that vision board that you set out for the year? Maybe it's time to strategize a little bit. Hey, Brandon. Yes, thank you so much, C.S. Scott, for putting the word in there. All right, we always, you are consistent. You are here. I thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, C.S. Scott. All right, are we ready to get into it? So remember, chair yoga. Now, typically you do not want to have a chair that has arms on it. Today I have a chair with arms. So now you'll get to see kind of how we navigate around that. If you have a chair with arms, you'll get to exactly see all of the modifications that you have to do, right? So can we get ourselves into a seat? Feel free to have a block, anything around you that you may need, step stool, because sometimes the floor can be a little bit difficult to get to. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna make sure that we're good. I'm gonna just tilt this down just a little bit more, just to make sure that you can see everything. All right. So get your chair, get everything you need. Yes. All right, we got Twitch in the building. Thank you so much. Today's intention word is rebuild. Thank you so much, Twitch. All right. Can we get ourselves relaxed? Can we get ourselves down onto the chair, whatever the chair looks like for you? Maybe this is even a couch. And we'll just start by just giving our toes a little tap. Giving those toes a little tap, waking ourselves up. You may be up early in the morning and now you're starting your day, especially early for those who are Central and West Coast. And so just allow yourself to be here. That sun is starting to peek out right over my head. So if I start glowing, you'll know why. All right, let's take our hands. Let's bring it down onto our lap. Let's get ourselves nice and relaxed. Yes. All right, Tamisha. Hello. Good morning. All right. Are we ready? Allow your feet to be flat on the ground. Maybe they touch the ground. Bring your hands into your lap. Just allow yourself to get comfortable here. Get present. When we think about today's intention word, the intention word of rebuilding, maybe even thinking about some areas in your life that maybe you want to rebuild, maybe you want to tweak. So we just allow ourselves to sink into that, however that looks and lands for us today. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale in, gentle hold at the top, exhale, let it out. Let those shoulders come down. I want you to do 2 more just like that. Inhale, bring it in. And exhale, let it out. Maybe through your nose, maybe through your mouth. And then 1 more just like that. Inhale, bring it in. And exhale, let it out. We're giving ourselves that intention of presence, that intention of knowing that change doesn't happen overnight. In order to grow, in order to rebuild, we must make an effort 1 step at a time. So however that lands for you today, I want you to take that in. I want you to allow yourself to just notice how that feels. Maybe you want to rebuild trust, relationships. Maybe you want to rebuild confidence in yourself. So however that lands for you this morning, I want you to just take a few breaths and just really begin to feel that in your body. And today during the practice, you give yourself the openness to really be able to sit with that. So together we're going to take 1 more full cycle of breath. Inhale in, exhale chin to chest, allowing our chin to fall down towards our chest, maybe gazing down towards your toes, taking the chin up towards the ceiling or the sky. And taking it right back down to neutral. Now we're seated in a chair. We're going to do a little bit different than we normally do seated on the mat. So we're first going to take our right hand up. So my left, your right, I'm your mirror today. Take it up, take it out towards the side. Sweep it all the way down. If you have an arm to your chair, maybe you sweep it around in front. Again, sweep that arm up. Turn it down, bring it down towards your side as if we're opening it up. And sweep it right back up overhead. This is our last one. Sweep it down and take it right back down by your side. Roll out the shoulders. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So again, let's go ahead and bring that opposite arm up. Turn the arm down by your side and bring it down. Take it back up. Take it down by your side and take it towards you. Again, this is our last one. Bring it up. Take it down by your side and bring it around. Roll your shoulders. I don't know if you can pick up the birds chirping, but it's really nice. I'm loving it. All right, bring both arms up overhead this time. So both arms come up. We're going to do it the same way. We're going to open it out towards the side of our bodies. Take it down. We're going to bring it right back up. We're going to sweep it up again. Lift up through the chest this time. Open out. As if we're giving someone a really big hug. Take the arms down by your side. And last one, sweep it up. And take the arms out by your side. Take the hands back down onto your lap. We're going to roll our shoulders one at a time. So roll the shoulders. All right. Pause, roll forward, or whatever opposite way you did. Sometimes we roll forward first. All right, we're gonna take our hands, we're gonna interlace them behind our head. Just take a moment, turn the gaze up towards the ceiling or the sky. And on that exhale, we're gonna bring the chin down towards the chest. So maybe the hands are behind our head. Just as a reminder to bring that head down. Notice how that feels. We're not pressing at all. Just giving the head a little nudge down. And then lift the chest back up. Ooh, there's the sun. Now, as you're lifting up here, just imagine your elbows starting to open up. We're starting to open up our shoulders, our chest. So maybe you gaze up a little bit more towards the ceiling or the sky. And then I want you to bring that chin back towards your chest, but take your elbows in towards each other this time. Really feel that stretch on the back, on the neck. Pressing your elbows towards each other. And let's take it back up. Bring the gaze towards the ceiling or the sky. Maybe you close your eyes if you're out in the sunny sky like me. And one more time, take the chin to chest, bring the shoulders together and the elbows to touch. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. And one more, take it out. And release your hands. Let's shake our hands out as if they were wet. Shake them all the way down. And relax. I want you to lean forward. Let those feet come flat on the ground. If they are not, just go ahead and lean forward a little bit here. We're going to turn that direction towards our toes. I want you to look down towards your toes. Are they tracking forward? Make sure they're tracking forward. We're going to lift up our right heel. So starting with that right heel, let's start to warm up our legs. Lower down. Lift up the left heel. We're warming up the calf muscles here. Lower down. Let's start to pedal our feet. Pedal. Maybe you move the shoulders. Maybe you get a little faster. All right. Maybe we bring those arms up overhead. We still pedal. Maybe we move our arms. All right. I want you to bring both arms overhead to stillness. Keep pedaling your feet. I want you to turn your body to your right. Look behind you. Keep pedaling your feet. Maybe you grab the back of the chair, maybe the arm if you have it. Look behind you. Come back to center, both arms overhead. We're still pedaling. We're warming up those feet. Turn to the opposite side, look behind you. Come back to center. We're still pedaling our feet. Bring those arms back overhead. Lower the heels down. Bring the arms down by your side. All right, we're going to do our first forward fold. First forward fold, feel free to bring blocks in front if you need to. Bring those arms up overhead. Lift up towards the ceiling. Lift through the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands all the way down towards the feet. Tuck the chin into the chest. Now this is a great stretch on the lower back. Belly is on the thigh. This is the same as a forward fold that we would do standing. We want to give ourselves a second here. Feel the way that lower back starts to feel. Let the head hang. If this is too much here and you'd like to give yourself some space into the middle, feel free to heel toe those feet out and let your body start to hang into the center. That's also okay. Now, if you're in a chair that doesn't have any wheels and you're okay to come a little bit deeper, you can grab opposite elbows. We get a little bit deeper into this stretch. Start to feel it in our lower back. Maybe you let the head hang, shaking it yes and no. Take another full cycle of breath. On that exhale, let the hands go. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Press into the feet, extended mountain. This is our extended seated mountain. Bring the right hand down. Keep the left arm up. We're going to sweep over towards the right side. Maybe we gaze up towards that elbow. Take the arm back up. Over to the opposite side. Let's lean to the opposite side. Maybe we gaze up towards the elbow. Take it right back up. Exhale, forward fold again. Take the hands down towards the feet. Maybe notice if it feels a little bit different this time around. Take one more full cycle of breath. We're going to inhale in. And exhale, press up. Press into the feet. Bring the arms up overhead. Our extended mountain pose here. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Sweep it over. Gaze up towards that elbow. Take it back up. Opposite arm comes down. We're getting into our flow. Take it back overhead. Exhale, we forward fold. Bring the hands down towards the feet. Let the head hang. Taking one full cycle of breath here. Inhale in. Exhale, press into the feet. Arms up overhead, extended mountain. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Maybe we bring it a little bit deeper. Gaze up towards the underarm or the elbow. Take it back up. Other side, twist it over. Gaze up towards the ceiling, the underarm, the elbow, whatever you got. And take it right back up. But this time we're not going to forward fold. We're going to bring those arms out to a T. Bring them out to a T. Maybe you have the hands out like you're going to give a nice big hug. I want you to turn towards that right side. Feel that stretch along the body. Come back to center. Take it to the other side. Take it back to center. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, now we forward fold. Bring the hands down towards the feet. Take a moment and breathe. Press into the feet. Bring the arms back up overhead. You got this. All right, are we ready to get a little bit deeper into this flow? A little bit deeper into this flow. We're going to heel toe our feet out nice and wide. So maybe they come right over the leg of the chair, depending on what type of chair you have. On that exhale, we're going to forward fold. This is our wide leg forward fold right here. Bring it all the way down. Allow the head to relax. Maybe you fold a little bit deeper, allowing that bend to come into the elbows. Let's start to do a flat back right here. On that exhale, we forward fold. Come right back into it. Let's start to bring ourselves out. We're going to take our right hand to right thigh. Gaze towards that right elbow. Open up your side. Take it right back down. Take an inhale in. Exhale, left thigh. Left hand to thigh. Gaze over towards that elbow. On that exhale, let's bring it down. Allow the head to relax. Inhale, press into the feet. Bring it all the way up. All right, can we do a little bit of side action here? So we're going to do that same side twist, but this time we're going to bring the elbow over and side twist right here. So side stretch. Now again, if you have a chair with arms, you just have to come up a little bit. Gaze up towards that elbow. Take one more full cycle of breath. Inhale, take it right back up. Both arms come up overhead. Same thing on the opposite side. Take the elbow down. Sweep it over. Gaze up towards the elbow. Take it right back up. Both arms come up overhead. Are we ready to exhale into our wide forward fold? Let's go. Let's get it. Forward fold right here. Take a moment, sway from left to right. Warm up the hips. We started with our upper body. We're going to start to get into that lower body now. Inhale, press into the feet. Bring the arms up overhead. Lift up through the chest, slight back bend here. Exhale, bring those hands down by your side. Roll out the shoulders. All right. Let's bring the feet together. So heel toe, the feet together. Let's give them a little windshield wiper rock as we start to warm up our hips. All right. If you have arms to the chair, maybe you hold on to it. Maybe it's no hands. All right. I want you to go ahead and bring the feet to stillness, feet flat on the mat. We're going to hug in our right knee. So hug in that right knee. Let's start to move around the ankle. Roll it around. Let's see if we can avoid doing this. See if we can sit up nice and tall. Let's pause. Let's go the opposite way. Ooh. All right. And let's start to make circles with our knees. Just mini circles. They don't have to be big. We're opening up that hip socket. All right, let's pause. Let's go the opposite way. Woo. All right, if you do a lot of sitting, this is really good for it. All right, let's hug it in. Let's grab the foot. Let's cross it over. All right, maybe you're here. Maybe it looks a little bit different. That's okay. Let's flex back the toes. Flex back those toes. Let's get our gaming thumbs on. And let's go ahead and start to press into the feet. So we press into the ball of our feet first. Then maybe into the arch of our foot, if we have an arch. All right, and then let's move it to the heel. Again, we're pressing in with our thumbs. All right, now let's move it towards the toes. We take our opposite hand. We start to feed it through as high as you can get it. Let's start to get that circulation in the toes. So we start to move it around in a circle. Now this brings that circulation to the feet. Maybe you have circulation, poor circulation. Maybe your toes are just a little bit tired. That's okay. Maybe they were cramped into a shoe all week long. Let's pause. Let's make it the opposite way. We're starting to get that ankle warmed up a little bit as well. And then now let's do a little back and forth action. All right. Can we release it down? We hug it in. We lower it down. We give our knees a little butterfly. All right, same thing on the other side. You got it. You know what we're doing? Let's hug the opposite knee in. Move the ankle around. Now remember, we're going to try not to do that. We're going to try to stay upright as possible. And let's go the opposite way. All right. Let's start to make our circles. Again, those circles can be small circles. They can be big circles. They can be one hand. They can be no hands. That's a little harder. We're going to pause. We're going to go the opposite way. So keep moving. One more rotation around. And then we grab the foot. We cross it over however it looks like for you. Remember, flex the toe back, get those gaming thumbs. Let's go ahead and start to press into the balls of the feet. Oh, we got a little dog. All right. We never know who's gonna pop up, right? They're not gonna come into the class though. Don't worry, we're good. Press into the arch. I don't know if you can hear the dog, but I can. Press into the heel. All right, we haven't had any special guests in a while on any of the outdoor classes. We never know. We never know if we're gonna have special guests. All right, let's take the opposite hand again. We're gonna feed it through. Maybe this side is better, not so better, doesn't matter. We start to make our circles. So I suggest that you bring your foot out enough for where your ankle can be free to move around. So we move it around in a circle. And then move it the opposite way. All right, and then we got a little of that back and forth action. If you can press into the tops of your feet, that feels really good. All right. Again, we hug the knee into the chest and we bring it down. Let's butterfly it out. All right, I want you to step your feet out nice and wide as your mat. We're gonna start to turn towards that right side. So we turn towards our right side. Now again, if you have a chair that has arms on it, you're gonna have to lean forward just a little bit. We're starting to get into another set of our flow. We're getting into that lunge position. So you can always take a block towards that knee. You can always hold on here. Remember, if you have a chair that has arms, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Readjust your body as needed. Can we turn our attention here towards the side, that right side? We're in our lunge. This is our high lunge. Maybe we're okay to stay right here with our hands onto that front knee. We are on the ball of our back foot. Maybe we can take those arms up overhead. Really begin to feel the stretch along the back leg. Breathe. On that exhale, we're gonna bring our arms to cactus or goalpost arms. Lift through the chest. Open up through the chest. Take it right back up. On that exhale, we're gonna hinge forward, bring the hands down. Maybe they just come down onto the thigh. Maybe they come down towards the feet. Maybe they frame the hands. Whatever you got. So we're gonna bring it right back up. Right back into that lunge. Exhale, let's bring the hands down. Let's come back to center. Let's give those knees a butterfly out. So you know where we went, right? Can we do the same thing on the opposite side? All right, make sure the feet are out. We're gonna turn towards the opposite side, readjust, take that foot down. We're on our lunge on our opposite side. Now this can be really good for the hips, for the quads. You're welcome to stay right here just like this. Maybe you'd like to take it a little bit further, bring those arms up overhead. Allow the body to relax here. Let's take those goalpost arms, let's bring the chest, open it up. Bring the arms up overhead. Maybe we bring it down, we keep it right here. Maybe we frame the foot with our hands. Again, if you're in a chair that has arms on it, it's a little bit more difficult because you have to pretty much come off of the chair. On that inhale, let's bring the arms back up overhead. Exhale, let's bring it back to center. Let's butterfly the knees out. All right, that was hard. Can we do that flow one more time and then we take it a step further? All right, you know where we're going. Let's go back to the right side. Bring it right back to our right side. We're back into our lunge position right here. I'm gonna readjust. Bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, open out through the chest. Inhale, bring the arms back up overhead. Exhale, we forward fold. Again, hands can come here or here. Take one full cycle of breath. On that inhale, let's bring the arms back up. Turn back to center. Let's take our rock. So you can do windshield wiper, you can do butterfly, whatever you like. Let's get back onto the opposite side. Let's keep with our flow. All right. Once we get nice and comfortable, we bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, open out through the chest, goalpost or cactus arms. Bring the arms back up overhead. Exhale, we forward fold. Allow the head to relax. Inhale, take it right back up. Bring it back to center. All right, let's butterfly the legs out. All right, can we take that a step further? So we're gonna do that same flow, but maybe we can do a little level 2 action, all right? So get yourself comfortable, legs are out wide. Let's turn back towards our right side. Let's come right back into that lunge position. Get yourself comfortable. Maybe you take that knee down, really get into that lunge, right? We inhale, bring those arms up overhead. We exhale, open out, bring that chest to open, cactus arms here. Inhale, bring the arms back up overhead. Exhale, we forward fold. All right, so we've been here before, right? So we're gonna keep that inside hand to the outside hand to the inside of the foot. And we're gonna take that hand that's behind the foot and we're gonna sweep it back. Maybe we grab the hip. Maybe we bring the arm up overhead. Feel free to have your hand onto a block, the hand that's at the foot. Take one more full cycle of breath. On that exhale, let's bring the hands back down, frame the foot. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, let's take it right back in. All right, let's butterfly. Let's Tootsie Roll. Whatever you got, we got to Tootsie Roll it over to the next side. All right, let's get back into that pose. All right, we're here. You good? Are you ready? Bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, open it out. Bring the chest to open, cactus or goalpost arms here. Take the arms up overhead. Exhale and forward fold. Remember that hand to the inside of the foot. Hand behind the foot sweeps up. Oh, that really opened up my shoulders, my back. I felt a little crack there. That felt good. Take one more full cycle of breath. Maybe you gaze up towards your hands. On that exhale, bring the hand back down. Frame the foot. Inhale, sweep the arms back up overhead into your high lunge. Exhale back to center. Whew. Rock it out. How we feeling? Can we do one more like that? Because maybe that first one you were like, wait, I wasn't ready. Let's do one more, all right? Let's take it right back to the right side. Let's turn to our right side. All right, we're ready to go right here. Bring the arm up. On that exhale, we open up through the chest. Inhale, bring the arm back up overhead. We've done this already. We know where we're going. Forward fold. All right, let's revolve. Let's bring that hand behind us. Gaze up towards the hand. One more full cycle of breath. Exhale, bring it down. Bring the arms back up overhead. Exhale back to center. Rock it out. All right, left side. Woo. It's like you're not really moving, but you're getting an intense stretch and workout here. All right. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, open out through the chest. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale and forward fold. Bring the hands down. Exhale, rotate the hands. Look back. Inhale in. Exhale, take the hand down towards the foot. Inhale, back up. And exhale back to center. Give it a rock. Tootsie Roll. Whatever you got. Roll out the shoulders. Can we do the same thing? Do it at the same time? All right. It's a little bit of a mind twist. All right, I want you to take your knees out nice and wide. Soles of the feet are gonna touch. Just gonna butterfly out those legs for a second. We've done a lot of twists within the legs, so we just wanna let those knees fall out to the side. Now feel free to come up onto the edge of the chair for this. Hold on, hang on. All right, if you got a little extra back there, this is where it counts to keep you on the chair, right? All right, take a little breath here. Let those knees relax. We're sitting up nice and tall. Take a moment. Oh, the breeze came in just in time. I love it. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale to goalpost or cactus arms if it's safe. Open up through that chest. Inhale, let's bring it back up. Exhale, we're gonna bring the hands down by the thighs. We're gonna bring one foot back and the other foot back. And let's windshield wiper the knees from left to right. Ooh. All right, can we hug our right knee? Bring it to stillness, hug that right knee in towards the chest. Bring it in. Again, we're trying to stay up as much as possible. We're not trying to lean over. All right, can we flex that toe back? Flex all your toes back. Point your toes down. Flex it back. And point your toes down. Let's go ahead and grab our foot again. Maybe our hip is a little bit more open. Go ahead and flex the toe back. Sit up nice and straight. And let's start to lean forward with a nice flat back. So we're really starting to get that hip flexor in there. Really starting to stretch. Now this can be intense, depending on how tight your hips are. Maybe you can bring it down a little bit more. Maybe allow one hand to come down. Maybe you allow both arms to come down. Tucking your chin into your chest, getting a little bit deeper into that stretch. We're going to take our hand that's closest to our foot and go ahead and press into the back of the foot. We're going to sweep that opposite arm up overhead. Just open up through the chest. Maybe you can get it high, maybe not. To your comfort level, let's take it back down. Rest both arms down by your side if that's comfortable. Going to bring the hands back onto the thighs. Press into the thighs, lift the head back up. Come back up into a nice neutral position. Oof. Can we cross that foot all the way over this time? Nice crossover. We can let it hang out right there. Maybe you'd like to tuck it in and really cross it in for eagle legs, whatever you like. We're gonna do our eagle arms. So take the arms out. We're gonna take one arm under the other, cross it here, or maybe just give yourself a hug. Whatever feels good to you. So listen to your body. So if we're here, we lift our elbows up. If we have our arms crossed here in our eagle, we lift our elbows up here. Whatever feels good to you. And wherever you are, we're going to take 2 more cycles of breath. Allow the shoulders to relax. And on that next exhale, let's release the arms however they are, and we shake them out. We uncross the leg. Give it a little rock. Bring it to stillness, and we're going to do that same thing on the opposite side. So we remember the flow, right? Let's hug the knee in. Oof. Let's flex the toe back. Remember sitting up nice and tall, relax the shoulders. Point the toe down. Ooh, yes. Let's go ahead and grab the foot. Let's cross it over. All right, this is our figure 4, our seated pigeon almost, right? So you can allow yourself to lean forward. We're gonna press into the thigh or the other thigh, not the knee. Leaning forward. Now you may notice that one side is a little bit different, and that's okay. Give yourself the grace to listen to your body. Maybe you bring it down a little bit more. Maybe you take one hand down. And if that feels good, maybe you take another hand down. Just allow the body to relax. And if you'd like to try that extended stretch, you can take that hand to the foot. Sweep the opposite arm up. This is really opening up your side body. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and bring it down. Lower both arms if that's comfortable. Let's take the hands back to the thighs. Press into the thighs, bring it all the way up. Ooh. Can we cross that leg a little bit deeper on this side? Again, you're welcome to let that foot fall out. Or again, maybe you'd like to cross it under. I feel like I can cross this one a little bit more with the eagle leg, right? You can really cross it under if you like. If that's too much for you, go ahead and let it kick out. Bring those arms out. And we're gonna have the opposite arms under. So whichever arm was under is now gonna be on top. Cross it over. You can give yourself a hug. Or maybe you cross your arms this way. Wherever you are, let's lift the elbows. Relax the shoulders. Let's start to take our 2 breaths right here. Take an inhale in. Exhale, release the arms. Let's go ahead and uncross the leg. Let's rock it out here. Bring it to stillness. We're gonna heel toe our feet out nice and wide. Get comfortable in your seat. I'm gonna come back just a little bit more because I had to come forward because of the arms on the chair here. We're gonna bring those arms up overhead. Feel free to get your blocks, bring them out in front. We're gonna wide leg forward fold, bring the hands down to the inside of the feet. Relax the head. Relax the shoulders. If it feels good to just start to fold a little bit deeper. This isn't our first forward fold, so maybe our body is a little bit more warm. Just breathe. We're going to take that right hand to the thigh. Gaze up towards the elbow. Feel that stretch along the shoulders, the neck. Maybe take that hand to a hip. Take that right hand to your right hip. Open it up just a little bit more. On that exhale, bring the hand down. Meet the opposite hand. Take a full cycle of breath. We're going to do the same thing to the opposite side. Let's bring that hand to the thigh. Gaze up towards the elbow. Take one more full cycle of breath. Maybe we take that hand to the hip. Open it up just a little bit more. Breathe. Exhale, lower the hand down. Lower the head. I want you to take 2 full breaths right here. Maybe you start to take a bend into the elbows. Allow yourself to get a little bit deeper into the stretch. We're going to inhale in, press into the feet. Lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring those hands down by our side. How do we feel? How do we feel? All right, if you have a back of the chair, if you have a back, I want you to scoot forward. If you have a back of the chair, I want you to scoot forward. I'm going to turn off to the side so that you can see here. We're going to lean back towards the back of our chair, hug our knee into our chest. Hug that knee all the way in. Just allow yourself to get comfortable here. If it feels good, maybe you can grab the top of the foot, almost like a happy baby. Now, if you have a arm to your chair, maybe the leg will chill here. If you don't, maybe you can bring it out a little bit deeper. Whatever that feels good for you. We're into our seated happy baby. Did you know you could do that? You can. Maybe if it feels good, you can start to gently extend that leg out. Only if it feels good. Listen to your body. On that exhale, let's gently begin to bring it back in. Let's bring the knee all the way down, foot back towards the ground. Let's go ahead and rock it out. Same thing on the opposite side. Let's hug that knee in towards the chest. Hug it in. Maybe we grab the top of the foot again. Maybe noticing one side is a little bit different. We can bring it elbow down, knee down towards the elbow. And again, maybe we can open it out. However that feels for you. Start to really stretch the back of the hamstrings, that hamstring muscle here. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and bring it back in. So if you can't quite get onto the floor, you still can do happy baby. Let's bring that foot down. Let's bring ourselves back up into our seated position. Let's butterfly our knees out. And remember how we took the soles of the feet to touch and we let the knees come out? This time, we're going to let the knees come down. So bring your feet out nice and wide. We're going to let the knees come into the center. Again, you can come forward onto your chair. Allow your body to rest and relax here. Keep breathing. Maybe the pinky toes start to come up. Allow the shoulders to relax. Can we take the chin down towards the chest? On that inhale, let's slowly bring the head back up. Bring the knees up, heel toe the feet right back in. You got this. Let's give it a rock from left to right. Whew. Go ahead and let those heels come down to stillness. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, we forward fold, bring it right back down. Let the head relax. Inhale, press into the feet. Exhale, lift up. We're coming right back with those hands behind our head. I want you to check in with your body. Maybe it feels a little bit different this time than it did before. All right, let's bring the gaze up towards the ceiling or the sky. Lift through the chest. Exhale, chin to chest. Bring the elbows together. Inhale, reverse, open up through the chest. Oh, yes, that feels good. Take it back to neutral. Can still stay behind your head. We're going to hinge over towards the right. Checking in, gaze up towards that opposite elbow. Take it back to center. Take one full cycle of breath. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Hinge it over. It's a little bit harder when your hands are behind your head, right? We already did this. It hit differently when those arms are behind the head. Gaze up towards the elbow. Let's take it back up. Again, take the chin towards the chest. Elbows touch. Inhale, open up, lift through the chest. Slight back bend here. Exhale, take the chin to chest. We're going to go back into that flow. One more. Inhale, come to neutral. Hinge over to the right side. Remember, gaze up. Whatever feels good to you. Take it right back to neutral. Over to the opposite side. And take it back up. Release the hands back up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Ooh, yes. Just take a moment, relax right here. Hang out. Maybe you rock from left to right. Inhale in. Exhale, press into the feet. Bring the arms back up overhead. Take those hands down by your side. Roll it out. Roll the wrists. All right. We're slowing it down. We're slowing that heart rate down. Did your heart rate come down? Take those hands to heart center. We're going to press into the right side. Flexing those fingers back. Take it back to neutral. Press into the opposite side. Take it right back to neutral. We're going to bring the hands down in front. So prayer, bring it down in front. Maybe seeing how that feels to stretch out the wrists. Take it back up to center. Maybe we lean it the opposite way towards your body. Bring those elbows up. Take it right back to center. Let's see if we can bring the palms out and the top of the hands to touch. Can we start to bring those elbows down? Ooh, that stretch hits different. Can you bring it down a little bit more? It's hard for me. Let's take it out. Let's shake it out as if our hands were wet. Whew. All right, that sun is starting to come out now. Let's start to get ourselves into our nice, comfortable, relaxing position. So I invite you to take any pose that feels good to you. Any pose before we get into our final pose of our practice, our shavasana pose. So maybe you'd like to do a little forward action where we flex our toes back. We reach down towards our toes. It's almost like a downward facing dog. This one feels really good. Especially when you bring your hands to the bottom of your feet and start to flex and point your toes down. Really stretches out those arms and shoulders. And let's release the hands. Take the feet to be flat on the ground. Take our hands back onto our laps. Maybe if we have the back of the chair, maybe we take a moment and relax. We come back to that intention of rebuild. We're going to inhale in and exhale out. Allow that breathing to deepen. Maybe you get onto the floor if that feels comfortable and take your feet into the chair. But with every breath, I invite you to release the tension in your toes. Allow your knees to soften and relax. Release the pressure in your hips. Allow those shoulders to melt down. Uncurl your fingers, gently placing them into your lap. Palms can be up or down. Gently unclenching your jaw. Allowing your eyes to soften or close. Gently coming back to your breath. Maybe we're trying to rebuild our fitness practice, our yoga practice, our meditation. It happens one brick at a time, one day at a time. And it's okay if you miss a day or two. Remember to start where you are. So as we just allow ourselves to be here in this moment, I allow you to just notice how that word and that intention lands. Take a moment and notice the sounds that you hear. With every exhale, releasing a little bit more of your body. Allow your body to comfortably be in whatever position it is. I'm going to go quiet and we're going to take another 2 breaths in silence. So as softly and as gently as we came into the practice, we start to bring awareness to our body, into the space around us. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. We're going to bring those hands to heart center. And I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. Thanking your body for showing up for you today. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. Thank you for spending your time, your energy. I can't wait to practice with you again. We are back on the mat next week. Until next time, namaste. All right. Oh, how was that? Oh, if you're just standing, go ahead and rock it out. Give yourself a moment. I'm going to get a little bit more upbeat music in there. And I think that I promised that I was going to give you a little something, let you see a little something, right? I did say that, right? Hello, Carlos. All right. So we got a nice, beautiful lake. This is what I was looking at while I was doing yoga with you. So now you get to see kind of the nice, beautiful background, the birds chirping. It's really lovely. So I hope that you enjoy this little piece, this little oasis here. It's so nice, it's so beautiful. But this was my view. So I'm glad that you enjoyed the practice. Yes, all right. So Latoska said she likes the space. All right, Carlos arrived just in time. We got Michael, hello. All right, after a hard week, okay, you needed the unsurprised guidance, yes. Tamisha said namaste. I thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed the practice. Again, this is just a nice little beautiful tranquil space. I hope that you enjoyed it. Yes, it was a good one. Okay, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed the space. I'm glad you enjoyed the practice. You can give it a thumbs up. You can always save this one as well if it's something you want to come back to. You can always save it as well. All right. And thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being a part of it. I might be back outdoors next week. We'll see. If not, I'm going to be in the gym. All right. So I will see you next week. Same time, same place. Remember to tell a friend to tell a friend. I see the likes coming in. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you next week. All right. All right, have a good one and happy early birthday to you, C.S. Scott. Happy birthday. All righty, bye-bye. All right, yes, Twitch. Good. See you. Have a good weekend. Happy 4th if you celebrate.